Are you an aspiring middle school math teacher and getting ready for Praxis Middle School Mathematics 5164, linear data interpretation, algebra statistics, reading data, identifying trends, function input-output from tables and graphs? If so, I have a video that you're going to want to watch. My name is Tom, and I'm a test prep expert here at study.com and a certified teacher, and I will walk you through some of the problems you may see on the test. Make sure to pause this video as I go over these questions and try them yourself. Okay, are you ready? Let's take a look at some questions. Using point A of the blue line, which of the following equations corresponds to the point-slope form of the line? Okay, so point A is at the point 6, -4. And we know from point-slope form, the equation is y minus y1 is equal to the slope times x minus x1. So the first thing we can do is we can plug in our point, and that's going to eliminate some possibilities here. So -4 is my y-coordinate, my y1, so I'd get y minus -4 equals the slope times x minus 6, which becomes y plus 4 equals the slope times x minus 6. So that right there is going to eliminate choices C, choice D, and it's going to leave us with actually the correct answer here, because it's also going to eliminate choice A. So the correct answer does have to be choice B, and then we can see with the slope, if I pick another point here, that we go, the run is -3 and the rise is 4, so the slope is -4/3, so the correct answer has to be B. The circle graph above shows a man's monthly budget. The man earns $50,000 monthly. How much did the man spend on food? Okay, so we're looking at the circle graph, and food percentage, food is in blue, so it's 40%. So what we want is 40% of $50,000 budget. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use our calculator to multiply 0.4 times 50,000. And if we do that correctly with the calculator, we should get the choice A, 20,000. Use the table below to answer the questions that follow. The table summarizes the preferred ballpen ink color of students. What are the relative frequencies for elementary students? Okay, so we're looking at the elementary students row. So we're looking at this data right here. Okay, to calculate the frequencies, what we're going to do is we're going to take the number of blue pens and divide it by the total number of elementary students. So we'll take 36 divided by 45, and that comes out equal to 0.8. We'll do the same thing for black pens. We'll go 9 out of 45, which comes out to be 0.2. So the correct answer here is choice A. The total amount of money in a savings account is linearly related to the number of months the money has been in the account. At 5 months, the account has $1,550 in it, and at 1 year, the account has $2,320 in it. What is the equation representing the amount of money in the account Y after X months? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to convert these to points. So we have 5 months, we have this amount in here, 1,550, okay? Now, 1 year, so my X variable, my input variable is different units of measure. We have months and years. So for 1 year, I have to use 12 months or we'll get the wrong answer. So I'm going to convert 1 year to 12 months, and we have 2,320. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to calculate my slope. Okay, so my slope is going to be rise over run. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2,320 minus 1,550, all divided by 12 minus 5. And if we do that correctly, the calculation with our calculator, we're going to get a slope of 110. Okay, so that's going to eliminate choice A because that has the wrong slope. So the next thing we need to do is we need to calculate our y-intercept. Okay, so we're going to use y equals mx plus b. I'm going to use this point here, 1,550. So the y value is 1,550 equals my slope, 110, times my x value, 5, plus b. and we would get 1,550 equals, and then this comes out to be 550 plus b. And if we solve for b here, we're going to get b equals 1,000. So that means our y-intercept is 1,000, which means this is 0 for the y-intercept. This is negative 170,495, so those are eliminated. So the correct answer here is choice D. Okay, that concludes our video on Praxis Middle School Mathematics 5164. For more practice, check out our Praxis Middle School Mathematics 5164 playlist. For even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our Praxis Middle School Mathematics test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest practice test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.